You on the top story tonight. The men's and women's basketball games on Saturday were postponed due to snow in the area of New York. The Pioneers were scheduled to play Roberts Wesleyan College out of upstate New York, but unfortunately their buses had some issues, as well as the snow issues that the New York area had on Saturday. They were unable to make this big conference matchup. This game will be scheduled for the second semester. At this point, we are unclear when it will be officially be played, but there was still basketball to be played on the women's side of things on Thursday when they took on the Carlos Celtics. The Pioneers were trying to move to 3-0 in the conference, and they did so, beating a big conference rival, the Carlos Celtics, by the final score of 65-44. The Pioneers improved to 6-2 overall, 3-0 in the conference, and as you see there, 58.8% from beyond the arc. An amazing statistic there. Ashley Henderson had 14 points. Kristen Veselany had 11, and April Austin chipped in with 10. Austin went 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. Veselany went 2 of 3 as a team. They were 10 of 17. And now I want to bring in women's basketball analysis, Kevin Calhoun, in with me. Kevin, thank you very much for coming in today.
How are you?
Not too bad, Kevin. This game, a big one, really. The hot start continues for the women's basketball team, and it's really been showed on the perimeter for this team.
Oh, yeah, this was one of those games, you and I talked throughout the broadcast, this being a game where if the Pioneers want to move into the upper echelon of the AMC Conference, this is a team you have to beat. The Carlos Celtics, they went winless last season, a little better now, but you know what, you have to win this game by double digits. They did, and they did it from the three-point line, 10 for 17 from beyond the arc.
And, you know, this team, they committed 35 turnovers, did the Carlos Celtics, and the Pioneers made them pay. I want to talk a little bit more about the three-point shooting of this team. They lead some numerous categories from beyond the arc.
Oh, yeah, they're a great shooting team between April Austin, new to the team this year. Henderson's always good from the outside. You talked about Veselany, 2 for 3 in this basketball game, and it's really helping the inside-out play, moving the ball inside to the players like Jones, Swain, and Peterkin, and they're all players that really see the perimeter very well. So that's really helpful for this basketball team this season.
You know, they have been playing very well from outside, but they can play a little bit inside, too. They have many, many big girls, ranging from Rachel Roddy, that's getting a lot of time now, to Jocelyn Peterkin, now over to Marissa Reinhardt, Tarika Jones, Felicia Swain. I don't want to forget anybody, but they're playing great inside and out.
Oh, yeah, they're playing extremely well inside and out, but the one thing that you got to look at for this basketball team is while they're playing well on the inside, and when you have good inside play, you get to the foul line a lot. And this basketball team, Josh, you know, the free throws have not been good this season. They're shooting better from three-point land than they are from the free throw line. And moving forward after winter break, that's going to be a big deal.
That is right, Kevin. You know, 58.8% from beyond the arc in this Carlo game, and only 44.8% from the free throw line. It's just staggering and mind-blowing how this team is shooting better from distance than it is from a shot that's free. It's a free throw.
Yeah, it's like they're psyching themselves out when they get to the free throw line. They when they're outside, they get great ball movement. They're shooting the ball well, and then they stand at the free throw line, and they're not even like good-looking shots either. They're short. They're off to the side. They're ugly free throws. It doesn't make any sense for this basketball team to be shooting like that.
Kevin, thank you very much for coming in.